bloodsuckers, I just hope this networking.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. Ooh, the juke. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st and 10, Madison. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Trenton Simpson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack that moved him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Madison. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is taken at the 23. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive with a give to Allen. To about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now Allen. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Whenever you play really good run defense, when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jameson Williams, 59 yards. And the Seahawks will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosted? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I gotta tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madison. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off play action. Madison. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Madison. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trenton Simpson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Madison. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Madison. Touchdown, Packers. Chugacafro, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Called out a very strong gain of 24. They'll run with Allen. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. On first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Looking to throw on second down. Madison.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Quez Watkins.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one.
And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just need to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it. That's because I believe in you guys.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Looking to throw. Madison. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Chigga
as the first half is winding down.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this Super Wild Card Saturday is at halftime. We'll get it back out to you guys in just a minute.
But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers squaring off against the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. They'll complete this one to Watson. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Mahomes to throw once more. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger...
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Allen. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here? And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their... That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a carry for Allen. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Addison hauls it in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Alert, alert.
Back to Robinson now on first down. There he goes left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 65 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madison. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Touchdown! Packers! Bijan Robinson. 31 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Mahomes now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 17. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Check, Panther. Bring it. Unlock line. Unlock line.
Off play action. Madison.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
19, Pioneer.
On 3rd down, Madison. He'll find the Cockrell. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Hey, Reno, check, roll.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Able to avoid him. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Madison. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1. That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well.
Robinson again.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Bijan Robinson
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. But Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So the Packers down by 7, a minute 52 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down.
Smash!
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Roll! Chop alert!
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath
and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a second interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's got him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. They'll keep it on the ground. Allen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch.